Hey everyone, it's Crypto Profit back with another video, and today we're going to be talking a little bit about the market and really what coins to be watching out for in 2022. We have just 2 months left in 2022, and there's a lot of people expecting big things in 2023. I'm not saying that's going to happen or it's not going to happen, but the biggest thing to recommend is certain coins because we aren't going to know when these blow up, but we are going to know that they have potential to blow up. So the first coins we're going to take a look at today is with the most obvious, Knoxwire. If you guys didn't watch our latest video, it talks about Knoxwire in a way that we haven't really seen before. So what role does Knoxwire play in comparison to Ripple XRP? I know you've had vast experience in the banking system, so I thought it made sense to ask you. So he actually replied to Coach JV, asked him a little bit about the Knoxwire, but if we take a look at what this chart shows, it says that Knoxwire approximately has 30,000 as the financial institutional outreach, which, Swift has 10,000, Ripple only 250. The IT requirement much better than most of them with just hardware and dedicated IT personnel not required. And we actually go down a little bit farther, you can see the application process time, the upfront cost, internal transaction time, system core, and security all being a better version than what Swift and Ripple have to offer for the most part. Obviously, we do see Ripple here with the bi-directional messaging and the distributed ledger technology, DLT, as security as well. But for the most part, you are going to be able to see that Knoxwire knocks it out of the park in these categories. If we take a little bit look farther into the currencies that kind of represent Knoxwire, first up we have gold secured currency. It's backed by assets, increases in assets continually, and trust backed. I'm not going to talk too much about GSX, but it does have a lot going for it if you want to take a look at it. Next up, Knoxwire. This is going to be what we just talked about. The Knoxwire provides really a tailored solution for communicating and processing cross-border payments to nearly 30,000 financial institutions in 200 countries with over 150 currencies. You can see some of the different benefits here. So like we said before, bi-directional messaging system, 24-hour system support, real-time payments to participating institutions, no upfront integration costs, low transaction costs, significant income potentials, as well as so much more. If we take a look farther down, you can see that comparison chart that we just took a look at. Knoxwire knocking, like I said, out of the park, Ripple and Swift. We go down even farther, you can actually send the ultra-fast cross-border payments to nearly, like I said, 30,000 financial institutions in 200 countries within these 150 currencies, which is, like I said, really, really crazy because I don't think you guys understand this is something that is not really out there right now. This is not achievable by any platform or any really system. So they talk about how it kind of works and how they're able to achieve this high level of safety, security, and speed, as well as low transaction costs. So how it works, Knoxwire is basically based on the exchange of secure financial messages, allowing banks and financial institutions to send, receive, inquire, and validate information and transactions in real time. Knoxwire works as an international network of financial institutions, connecting that Knoxwire participants to thousands of institutions worldwide. You can see here the high level of architecture of Knoxwire, having the database with the side integrations, admin front end, API services, authentication services, and of course the client front end with the blockchain as well. So a lot of cool things you can take a look at here on the site, knoxwire.com, but I will have links down in the description for these projects if you guys want to take a look and understand why people are getting involved with these specific products. So next up, we have the investment stage. So with the gold secured currency and Knoxwire, you are going to be able to actually invest here. And you can see I do have referrals on the bottom right. So I'm trying to get referrals, but no big deal if you can't jump in with my referral code because it's something I do believe in. I do believe in the really aspect of this project with a project that I think has huge, huge potential. So make sure to take a look, like I said, at this link below in the description. Just get involved with GSX or Apollo if it's something you believe in for the longevity of this next, hopefully, bull run or bull market. So let's jump into coin number 2 now. As those were kind of a combined coin one, we had APL and GSX, but kind of combine those into coin number 1. So next up, we have Serum. Serum is the first ever decentralized autonomous brand, or DAB. It's fueled with its native SUR token, ignited by its blend between business and memes. So if you take a look down, it actually talks a little bit about the project. Problem 1, tax tokens generate huge profits, but fail due to poor fund management, lack of utility, unsustainable revenue, and fake promises. You can see that they have a solution for this. So Serum actually funds controlled are by an escrow to ensure honest and responsible management of funds, and Serum builds multiple digital and IRL revenue streams and provides extensive utility for the SIR token. So if we take a look here as well, problem number 2 usually that occurs is that brands aren't really keeping up with the concept of decentralization and community. Well, Serum gives community members direct control through the use of their very first DAB. The SIR ecosystem revolves around the community. So this is awesome, and no, this is not a merch drop, is what they say here. Obviously, we've seen those in the past. Those typically don't do very well for those meme cryptocurrencies and typically fall out of place very quickly. But we can see phase 1 with the launch, phase 2 with the big reveal, phase 3 with the lab and the campaign, the expansion, town hall meeting, Surfest, as well as so much more. And then there's going to be more to be continued after that phase 4. So just expect more to come with this project in the near future. Now, as we get to the tokenomics, you can see the name obviously being the SIR or Serum, the launch type being a fair, no pre-sale, which is always good to see. Team tokens, 0%, seed investor, 5% of the supply, and it's vested as well, which is cool to see. Royalties just being that 3%, and liquidity pool being 2%. So the team's not getting any tokens, which is great unless they invest themselves, I believe. But you can take a look here at the very bottom. They have a smart contract audit as well. So as this pulls up, it should pull up here. Just a second, it's loading. There we go. We have the secure audit or the secure block security audit for Serum, September 2022. It goes into details on the project. I'm not going to go too much into this, but it talks a little bit about the project and what's all going well with the security audit. If you want to learn more and make sure it's something that you want to invest in because the safety and security is there, it is there and available to you. So they do have social media links as well. I have links down in the description of the video if you guys want to take a look. Like I said, all of these projects are going to have links. If they're kind of these projects like Chainlink or Polygon, they're not going to have, these links most likely because you're going to be able to find them. But when we're talking about something like GSX, Knoxwire, APL, SIR token, those are a little bit more mysterious, more hidden gems out there in the market. So I will definitely have links, like I said, for those. But the next one up is actually going to be the Chainlink. So Chainlink right now is at $8.48, which is a heck of a steal still. And this one thing I do want to mention, though, is in the last 3 months, we've seen prices as low as $6.20. And that's really, really low. We've seen very low prices in the last 3 months, but we've had a nice little rise up to $8.48. And with Chainlink staking coming, we have to realize there is going to continue to be reasons to invest in Chainlink. So you can see here, check your eligibility for the early access to staking V1. So if I pull that up, it'll say, Chainlink staking, early access V 0.1, connect your wallet. And you can connect your wallet, you can get involved very, very quickly. So if you want to get involved with Chainlink, now's a great time in my opinion. I know it's $8.48. We just saw $6.20 earlier in the last 3 months, but there is going to be reasons why Chainlink's going to thrive in the next bull market. I'm not going to jump too much into that because a lot of you guys have heard my Chainlink videos, but I will say that's a coin that I had to mention in this top 3. So last but not least, it's going to be Polygon. You can see it's up 6.4% in the last just day alone. If we take a look at the last month, though, we've had low prices all the way down to about 73 cents. The last 3 months, even worse than that. We had actually dips all the way down to about 70 cents. And Polygon's going to stick around. It's going to continue to be a coin that dominates the market because you have to remember Ethereum is going to stick around. If Ethereum's sticking around, Polygon's sticking around. They kind of have to, they kind of complement each other in a way that I believe, like I said, Polygon's going to continue to stick around for a very long time and do very, very well in this next bull market. So Polygon-matic, another one that I would definitely continue to look into and stay involved with. I know we do have a nice little increase right now, so you can wait for the next dip because there will be dips before we see huge rises in these prices. But I will say Chainlink, Polygon, APL, GSX, and of course Serum, all fantastic ideas to look a little bit farther into, find out if they're coins you want to invest in, and if they aren't, that's perfectly fine. Move on. But do remember, I'm not a financial advisor. Always do your own research before getting involved with a token or a coin. I'll see you guys all in the next one.